Where I lived, it was unstable, uncertain, like volatile, sometimes dangerous.
We just moved around a lot, and it just was never very good. We were homeless a lot.
I had a car, I was living out of that, but I was also couch surfing, going around.
Sometimes my mom would pick me up from school, and trash bags, all that stuff's in the back of the car, and we don't know where we're going.
I was essentially in an environment where I wasn't able to live up to my own potential.
Whenever I tell people what I do, they always have questions and say things like, so you work with like bad kids or something like that. And I'm like, no, they're not bad kids. They're usually behind in school, but they are good kids who are trying to make a difference.
I got to school one day and things had been really, really bad that night, and Ms. Kentrell was in there, and she called Bridges, I guess, and they showed up, and I was like, y'all want to give me an apartment? Yeah, I was just like, it didn't seem like it didn't make sense. So I was like, I knew I had to get out of the situation I was in, so I was just like, I'll take a shot.
I can say right now at this point in my life, as of yet, without qualification, Bridges is the best thing that's happened to me. And that there is no exaggeration put into that whatsoever. Like I said, it was just removing all of the barriers to my own success. It was like, finally, I can just live normally. It's stable, right? There was certainty about where I was gonna go at night. There was certainty that like I would be able to cook dinner, that there would be food or electricity or running water.
For the first time, things weren't going crazy, it was just calm, it was different than it ever been.
I'm still thinking about what direction my career might go in. I'm definitely thinking about the nonprofit sector and advocacy such as the kind that Bridges does.
These are students who have very little, and yet they're always thinking of people other than themselves, and they always want to give back. And I think one inspiring story for me is the fact that on our current board, we have a former Bridges student who serves on the board. And that was something that she wanted to do. She believed so much in the organization that not only did she want to give back, but she wanted to give back and serve on the board at the same time, and she's one of our most involved board members.
Like, a lot of my friends just found it inconceivable that I would be handling my own finances, like filing my own taxes. What Bridges did for me in that respect is a lot about self-motivation and being able to structure my own time in a productive way rather than having other people pushing me towards doing that.
When you think about your own children, I have 3 children, and when I think about my own children at ages 16, 17, and 18 living on their own, that just probably would never have been possible for them. And these are kids who've had to grow up really, really fast and learn how to support themselves and be an adult.
I want them to all be productive members of society, however they want that to be. I try not to put my own goals onto them because it's not always important to them to go to college and things like that. Of course I would like them to go to college, but I just want them to be successful however they feel that success is.
There's a lot of kids that move in and they haven't had great lives at all, and it's nice to know that people you don't know care, you know what I mean? Your family might not have been there for you, or your friends or whatever, but somebody's there for you, somebody's looking out for you, and it's not just you, you're not alone in this. People want you to succeed.
Without Bridges, I would be out there. And whether out there is on the street, in prison, in a minimum wage job, or just constantly struggling for a little piece, I can say for certain that where I am now is better because of Bridges.